We have a little bit of time left, so we're going to do a little bit something a little bit different here. We're going to play some Apple Arcade games. And quickly, I'll just show you, we've got Apple Arcade. This is what it looks like when you go into, one of the things that they did this year is they updated the OS on Apple computers, the Mac OS, I think it's called Catalina now, where you can actually run Apple Arcade games. And Apple Arcade was sort of billed as something that they launched with the new iPhones, where you could get a subscription service to download mobile-type games. But Apple Arcade also works on the Mac now. So this is what it looks like on the Apple Store.
You know, Vic, I'm shocked that they didn't do this earlier.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this seems, I mean, it's great. I think we're finally getting, you know, almost AAA mobile games, if that's a thing to call it.
Yeah.
You know, we got, you know, Exit the Gungeon on there, and just really great developers making good first-party mobile games.
Yeah.
Things that are optimized
Well, they're
for the
indie
mobile
games.
market. Yeah,
we call them mobile games,
Yeah.
but they're indie games. And indie really gravitated towards mobile, and then
Yeah.
it got a little corrupted by the free-to-play kind of extravagance that we saw out there. And that is really struggling right now, by the way. Underscore a lot of these people that have been doing free-to-play for a long time. And this is the direct result of this. Like, Apple saw that these developers are not going to be able to sustain themselves with that, because they were all in this arms race to spend money to get, acquisition, to get people to. They were spending so much money per person to get them to play their free game.
And there's so many out there.
Yes.
Like, the competition is absolutely so fierce.
Yeah, so we don't know if this is going to work yet.
Yeah.
I suspect it will, though. Google's in this as well. They're pumping it up like crazy, and there's some solid games. So it looks like this on the shop, and I've got a few in my. My folder here, my Apple Arcade games. Let's start with Enter the Gungeon, or Exit the Gungeon, because I know you're a big Enter the Gungeon
I have
fan.
not tried this yet, so this will be the first time. I loved Enter the Gungeon, one of my favorite games of 2016.
Oh, great game.
And it's incredible that they got Dodge Roll to
Dodge Roll and
make this.
Devolver.
Yeah.
There's some big developers. So go ahead and just start up. You should be able to just jump right in.
Oh.
There's a whole sort of preamble with the story, and then welcome back, and let's just press the square button, and then you're in. You're talking to the guy. The square is the action.
Oh, okay.
So I think I died. Boom, and then just jump into the middle arena right there, and you're gonna be into a level. There you go. Press the square button. There you go, loading up, and now same kind of thing, dual stick shooter, but now you're on a platform, and so you're blasting at all kinds of stuff, and you're collecting different weapons.
This actually looks like so much. This is so fun.
It's cool, and you know what's crazy is this Mac is from 2013. I've had this Mac in my life for a long time. I do most of my work these days on my phone, because I'm usually sitting in front of my television playing a game, or on the way to a shoot or whatever.
And it looks fantastic. This looks like I'm playing it on a console right now.
This is 1920, 1080, 60 frames per second.
That's incredible.
On a 6-year-old MacBook Pro.
Yeah. I actually was not aware of this. I thought it was a fully mobile service. So.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the other thing that they did with iOS, of course, is that you can connect your PlayStation 4 or Xbox controller to your iPhone or your iPad or Apple TV. So across all of these different devices, you can access these games, and it saves your progress based on your the Game Center ID that you have.
Oh, no. This is incredible.
So chaos, collecting different weapons. Dodge Roll makes some cool games. I love Enter the Gungeon as well.
This is so cool.
Right? And so you pay your $6 a month, and this is one of the games. Can we show off another game?
Yeah, let's do the show off now. That is awesome.
Okay,
oh my God.
So this one's trippy. I'm not far in it at all. I don't even know how to pronounce it, really. It's a Capcom.
Give it a try?
You can play. It's Shinsekai Into the Depths, and it's from what I can tell so far, and I haven't read anything about this or anything like that. I don't remember receiving. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't remember receiving a press release or anything about this. I just know that Capcom made it or published it, and it's kind of like an underwater Metroidvania.
Interesting.
It feels like.
I did not know Capcom had a title that was part of Apple Arcade. It's interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, this is what I mean. This is why this is such an exciting service. It's like they're getting these
and it would be
developers.
buried.
It would be
if they just put it out, and charged $10 for this or something. Like, nobody would buy this.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
you can find this game on Apple Arcade, right? So just continue. Go down to continue. I don't know what the hell we're doing yet. Okay, so
That's fine.
But
try.
I want you guys to see the look of the game and to feel the ambience of it. It's a 2D exploration adventure game, and you're underwater.
Now, have you found yourself playing it? Oh my God.
I have been playing more phone stuff, and every once in a while I'll show you Sayonara Wild Hearts, which I've been playing a ton on here.
This is
But
awesome.
does this look great?
Yeah, I love the mechanics. Actually, is like
Yeah.
this is so cool.
Yeah, I want to get deeper into this game for
Yeah.
sure. No pun intended.
We're filled with puns today, Vic.
Am I playing No Man's Sky on PC or PlayStation? I'll probably check it out. I've been playing it on PlayStation. Is it crossplay?
No, it's not
No,
crossplay.
okay.
Not yet, at least. You know, Hello Games releases a patch every damn week.
Yeah.
So knowing them, they might integrate that soon.
But I played it on the TV for so long, and I haven't gone back to it. I might start again. I've got the Oculus Rift, so I might check it out on the Oculus. I'll see how much better it looks on the Rift compared to the PlayStation VR, and then I'll sit down and play it with either one of those.
I love the how floaty you
cool,
feel under
right?
the water. It's
Yeah.
actually really satisfying to
You want
play.
to play this, I know.
Yeah, very
okay,
cool.
but you can't. We're bouncing to another game.
Thanks, Vic.
All
God.
right.
2 games I really want to play, just shutting me down.
This one is pretty trippy. This one hasn't run. This is an old MacBook Pro, so it hasn't run the best. So I had to dumb down the graphics a little bit, but it's kind of like a Spy Hunter type experience.
Oh.
So press enter. Boom. It's called Agent Intercept. And it's weird. There's no title stuff once you get into the game. You just have it on the icon. So you just drive the car. It's auto drives. It's very mobile like that way. But you pick up boosts along the way, and you pick up weapons along the way, and you can burnout style bash your enemies onto the sides of the road.
Interesting. Oh, there's the boost.
Yeah, so you can smash into the Jeeps. Don't worry about you've got like this indestructible car, and then you can pick up weaponry and you can blast them with rocket launchers and stuff like that. But it's super
So pretty much.
slick, man. I've been having a lot of fun playing this game.
I'm Vin Diesel from the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Very
Yeah.
much, yes.
I mean,
That's what the young kids are saying these days. I say James Bond. He says Fast and
Hey,
the
listen,
Furious.
if you've seen what Vin Diesel's been doing in every Fast and the Furious, he's been stomping the ground and destroying concrete.
I know
He's pretty much a superhero now.
They want to reinvent everything. I know, it's insanity.
This
Okay,
is very
very
cool.
Spy Hunter.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go into one more.
And how do these games feel on mobile? Like when you played
great.
Exit the Gungeon, how were the controls on something that doesn't have buttons?
I actually hook it up with the controller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
I-
can you play it without a controller if you don't
Yes.
have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
For that kind of game, I wouldn't want to. But then there's other games which I didn't download here where it makes more sense to use the touchscreen.
Yeah.
Like a game called Tint, where you're mixing paint colors to solve puzzles.
Interesting.
Or I'm playing Grindstone, which is pretty damn rad as well right now. Hey, we got an awesome super chat from Johnny Dark. Thank you so much. Awesome show. What are your thoughts on Stadia? I'm worried about the latency, even with the great internet connection. I've talked a little bit about Stadia. I think that have you played this yet?
I have not. Sayonara Wild Hearts,
Yeah,
it's
this
called?
is like Rez.
It looks like Rez. I was about to just mention that.
Meets Space Channel 5. It meets Panzer Dragoon.
Interesting.
It's a beautiful game. It's a
Wow.
music-based game.
Vic, I need more drugs to play this.
Oh, it's very trippy.
Yeah.
Stadia, I think, is going to launch bumpy, but Google's in it for the long haul, and they've hired incredible developers with tons of experience to kind of shepherd in this new wave. I don't think anybody out there can really dispute this idea that we are entering in not just a Netflix for games future, but a Ready Player One kind of future, where you can
my God.
virtually pick up any piece of software. And honest to God, guys, I've been feeling like that this year because I've been inundated with 16-bit stuff. I'm reviewing tons of it on the channel. Nintendo just pops up the Super Nintendo. It just shows up on your Switch all of a sudden. It feels like even now, even before all of the technology exists, that almost our whole history of games is at our fingertips. There's these anthology collections that keep coming out that are really cool. There are remasters and reboots of all of this great stuff. Stadia is that next level And I don't think that the story of Stadia is just that they're going to launch a virtual console where you can play stuff. I think what they're really going to make a move on is, quickly accessing an enormous library of software for your monthly fee. I think that they're playing for that. Apple has already started that in some degree.
Vic, this game needs a seizure warning, seriously.
Oh, yeah, I think it has all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super fast and super hypnotic.
It's very cool, though.
And it's
very
all
cool.
tied to this music. Which,
Look at this. Oh, my God.
Yeah, you haven't even heard of this game?
No, I think my girlfriend mentioned this game to me. She was showing me gameplay of it, because I think it's on the Switch as well, is it not?
It's on everything.
Yeah.
And it's such an incredible game.
So she was wanting to buy it, and now I've got to try it.
Yeah.
So.
And this is included in your monthly cost.
So cool.
Right? This is a game worth $20.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is
by
so
itself,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I played this with my daughter and my nephew. My nephew's 5.
Yeah.
My nephew shows up at my place because my sister works and has to drop him off, and my kid and my nephew go to the same school, and so my nephew gets to spend an hour in the morning with me where I keep showing him a new game every day, and every day I'm like, he's 5 and he's having his mind blown, but he keeps wanting to play this game.
This is insane.
Yeah,
like,
this is what he keeps talking about.
My brain is in another world right now playing this.
Oh, when you crank this up or you have headphones on, it's
again another game. If they do this in VR, Vic, I know I'm the guy who's not shutting up about VR today, but. This in VR would be...
Oh, I'm sure all that stuff's coming. I actually I commended Oculus because I feel like they're not stepping off the gas. Like their last Oculus event was really exciting.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of really cool things. And I'm really impressed by their commitment. Asgard's Wrath is such a crazy game. I almost shot something on it today, but I've only played. It's a 40-hour adventure role-playing experience.
Jeez.
It's kind of
like. Do you
like
get nauseous anymore in VR?
No, I don't do the shooters with everything cranked. So and that's what did it for me. And I did like when I played Doom VR and Borderlands 2 in VR, and I played them like they were first-person shooters, and I felt like, oh my god. But I don't do that anymore. But Asgard's Wrath, I'll have more to talk about that and more VR stuff next week.
God, those were 3 really good games, actually. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
All I was interested in today was Exit the Gungeon, to be honest with you, but both those games are really, really cool.
Oh, this
game, though, here.
This album, or this music, is great. And when you tie it and pair it to playing the visuals, I've been super impressed.
Is this on PS4, Sayonara Wild Hearts?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, you guys, we got to wrap it up. We got to let you go have your weekend. We got to have our weekend. I know that there's tons of questions and comments that we didn't get to, but wasn't it a treat to have Baruti with us today?
Anytime you guys want me to just tell Vic, he'll summon me.
Yeah, follow Baruti on Twitter and tell him that he's got to come back soon, okay? I definitely want to have you back soon.
Of course.
It's such a treat for me to be able to kind of riff with somebody else. I love it.
Yeah, because, Johnny, he's just... We don't like that guy.
I love working with Johnny, but Johnny's. I mean, this is a busy time of year. Like we're all cranking, and I haven't had a lot of time to work on getting tons of guests in because I'm busy trying to review all of these things.
No, you guys have been killing it here. There's
been
so much good content. EP Nation, you guys are at 45,000 subscribers.
We're getting there.
Too.
We're growing.
Almost hitting 50. Can you throw a party at 50 or what?
I think so, right?
Yeah, we got to throw a party of something.
I think we got to do
Drinks
that.
on
Absolutely.
Vic. Drinks on Vic.
Definitely, we're going to do a live shoot of the Rocket and Reagan Awards, and I'm bugging Tommy like crazy to come up here with the Intellivision and fill this place up with Intellivision so people can play.
That'd be so cool.
But we got lots more EP coming your way. Of course, it is Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend, so we're off on Monday, but we'll be back on Wednesday with some fun stuff. And so make sure you come back for that. But have yourselves a fantastic Thanksgiving if you're in Canada, an awesome weekend if you're anywhere else in the world. And one thing I want you guys to remember to do, play forever.